Is the American dream dying? According to a new Wall Street Journal poll, only a third of the country now thinks the American dream still exists. Economic uncertainty means you have to keep up with what's happening. Make sure you subscribe and we'll keep you in the know. So what is the American dream? In this case, it's defined by the capacity to become successful no matter where someone starts from. A recent poll of registered voters conducted by the Wall Street Journal and the National Opinion Research Center says just 36% of Americans think the American dream still holds true. So what exactly is driving this sentiment? The Wall Street Journal sheds some light. The survey offers the latest evidence that Americans across the political spectrum are feeling economically fragile and uncertain. It's one thing to hear this from the experts, but what do the people think about this? One voter states, "With inflation, you're working hard just to make ends meet, and that any extra work that you put in is just trying to get so you're not in the hole." The idea that inflation is so bad that it alters the concept of whether the American dream exists speaks volumes to the impact that price pressures have on consumers. A recent report from Bloomberg Economics reveals that it now costs 32% more to feed a family of 4 than it did 3 years ago in 2020, the year before the current inflation cycle began. Rent is 20% higher than it was 3 years ago. Electricity bills are 25% higher. Natural gas is nearly 30% more expensive, and used car prices are up 35% over the past 3 years. Sarah House, senior economist at Wells Fargo, told Bloomberg, "The reality is setting in for consumers that prices rarely go down, especially not in the aggregate." Inflation is not the only challenge facing Americans right now, which brings us back to the original question. Is the American dream dying? The majority of Americans say yes. So what are you doing to keep your American dream alive? That's why I suggest you take the time to learn more about what's really going on in the economy by attending our exclusive one-on-one web conference at AugustaPreciousMetals.com/webconference.